What the fuck is good, guys? Thenobleflame back, bringing you another Black and White 2 OU match, and I'm using the same team as last time, obviously, and I am still alive, if you guys believe it. I think I'm probably busier in the summer than I am in the actual school year, but yeah, finally found time to do a narration, so I'm gonna do that. Went to Warped 2 days ago or 3 days ago, and holy fuck, was that hot! Oh my god, it reached 107 degrees Fahrenheit at Warp Tour, and it was just awful. I got a bloody nose. I got heat stroke, threw up. Yeah, I kind of overdid it in the mosh pits, but yeah. Anyways, so today we have a match against ArtemisThePokeGod, and pretty chill dude. I battled him when I first started out. I think he's one of my first videos, or maybe I'm just hallucinating and I never posted a battle with him before, but I remember battling him once before. So, yeah, threats from his team. The Hydreigon, really annoying. And, that Gyarados, also really annoying. Because it kind of looks like it's his main sweeper, as you'll see later. And also, he has two really defensive Pokemon. He has the Skarmory, and he has that, Donphan. And, I'm thinking because Donphan has decent attack, it's probably his second, like, physical attacker, and Skarmory's his wall. But yeah, let's just get on with this battle. So I am going to lead up with my T-Tyre. I set up my sand because I gotta get my sand up for my Excadrill. That's not really an Excadrill, and he's gonna lead out with his Hydreigon. And right away I was like, fuck, alright, I have to switch out again. Or not again, but right away I have to switch out. So I go into my Diddly as he goes for the U-turn, and that does a fair chunk, but not really, I guess. But it's probably a special attacker. And so he brings in this Gyarados. So right away he made an aggressive play. He goes into his Gyarados, and I'm like, shit, I have to switch the fuck out of here if I don't want to get swept by this big penis-looking Pokemon thing. And yeah, so he goes for the DD, but I get the Intimidate off, so he doesn't get his attack boost. And this turn, he's going to go for the Waterfall, but I know I can live one because this is a bulky Landorus, and he didn't get the attack boost, so I can live one, and I go for Stone Edge, and I was like, motherfucker, don't miss this Stone Edge, please. And it hits, and I was like, whew, alright, that's sticky situation 1 out of the way and dealt with. Gyarados is down, don't have to deal with it for the rest of the match, relatively early. So yeah, so now he brings back in this Hydreigon, and I'm predicting him to go for the U-turn. I'm just going to go for the rest and get all my HPs back, because this is a rest sleep talk Landorus. And yeah. So he brings in the Skarmory as I just go for the rest just to get my HP back. And that's exactly what I do. And now I switch out into my T-Tyre because I realized that I could probably set up on this thing, but he just whirlwinds me out and into my Sandshrew, I believe. And yeah, so now I just go for the Stone Edge just to see how much it does and just like identify what kind of Skarmory this is, which I basically know because it has Whirlwind, but yeah, so it doesn't do too much because it's a Skarmory, so I'm just gonna Sword Stance up, and then I'm gonna go for the Rapid Spin here as he actually score a crit on the Rapid Spin too. But yeah, now he goes for the Whirlwind just to whirlwind me out, but it doesn't even matter because I got rid of his spikes. So yeah, now he whirlwinds me out into my Credility, and I switch out and I go into my Heatran expecting some spikes or something, but I fuck up, and he goes for the Brave Bird, and I lose my balloon right away, which sucks, because if I had my balloon, I would have been able to deal with his Donphan a lot better than I did, but meh, what can you do? Anyway, so now I bring in back my T-Tyre, expecting him to do some sort of spikes or whirlwind me out or something, but he ends up going into this Blissey, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is chill, I can set up on this thing. So I think he predicts the superpower and goes into his Celebi, try to get a free switch into a Celebi, well, relatively free switch. But I go for the Dragon Dance, and I Dragon Dance up, and then I go for the Crunch, and that's obviously going to take it out, because that's a +1 stab Crunch from T-Tyre, and there's no way that Celebi's going to live that. It doesn't even matter if it was a defensive Celebi, probably wouldn't have lived that. But yeah, now he brings in this, what's this called? The Donphan. And he goes for the Earthquake, and it does a shit ton. Oh my god! So now I was like, you know what, fuck it. T-Tar did his job, he got rid of that Celebi, so now I'm just gonna crunch and try to get some extra damage off before I die. But he actually goes for the Ice Shard. I don't know if he misclicked or he just thought that, because I always used to think that Ice was super effective against Rock, but it's not. I guess he did, I don't know, he did something and he's gonna lose his Donphan because of it. Because now I'm gonna bring him down to relatively low HP. And yeah, he lives with like 5. So he's gonna kill me off now, but now I can just go into Heat Rim because I know I outspeed him because he's not scarfed, as he revealed to me. And yeah, I can just outspeed him and kill him with the HP Ice. And yeah, that's exactly what I do. So yeah, now he brings in his Hydreigon, and I was like, yeah, maybe I can live a Focus Blast, maybe, because you know Heat Rim does have a decent bulk. And I do live a Focus Blast, so I was like, oh, sweet, alright. And yeah, so now I go for the Dragon Pulse, and I'm going to bring him down to really, really low HP, and then the Sandstorm's going to bring him down further, and he goes for a second Focus Blast, and just takes me out. But it doesn't even matter, because this thing is basically dead. And this whole time, I bring in Extra just to revenge kill it, but he ends up switching out. And as soon as he switches out, like, in the back of my head, for, like, the longest time, I was like, maybe I should get my Stealth Rocks up, because then it's just gonna die to Stealth Rocks, and then it'll make my life a lot easier. I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just do some other stuffs and things. So he goes for the Brave Bird, and brings me down to half, which is alright. Now, I could take another one, so I just go for another Stone Edge, and it just lives with like a smidgen of health, and he just roosts up, and I was like, oh, seriously, come on, he's gonna be that guy. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna Stone Edge again, and I believe no, I Swords Dance again because I was expecting him to roost, but he ends up just going for the Brave Bird, and he gets a crit, and I was like, god fucking damn it, Pokemon, you are the worst game ever. That definitely mattered. Yeah, so now I can just bring in my Alakazam and Revenge Kill it, but I fucking missed the Focus Blast too, and I was like, seriously? Come on, really? 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 You gonna do this to me? So now he roosts all the way back up near to full HP. So now, like, I was doubting that I could take it out from that range, so I'm gonna switch out into my Landorus. Just to get the Intimidate off and to possibly get a little bit more damage off from this thing. But yeah, in hindsight, that was probably a really stupid move because Stone Edge is the only thing that affects it. I have Stone Edge and Earthquake on this Landorus, so if I got Earthquake, then I probably would have, like, that wouldn't have been good, but actually not really, he just whirlwind me out, so I wouldn't have got that damage though. And so yeah, now I go for the Focus Blast, and this time I hit, and that is definitely going to take out that Skarmory from that range. And yeah, so now he brings out this annoying piece of purple, pink shit with an egg, and I was like, shit, this thing's gonna wall the fuck out of me. So now I gotta switch out into my Credility, and then here I finally get my Stealth Rocks up, because I was like, might as well, make my life a little easier. So yeah, I get my rocks up, and then I'm just going to proceed to fodder off my Credility, because I don't really need it. I just wanted to get rocks up and to fodder it off to get a free switch into something else so I can take out this Blissey. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna... Now I just go for Energy Balls, just trying to get some extra damage off on this thing, but it literally does nothing. Like, it's just like... Wow. Blissey, you're too bulky. It's not even fair. Unless you have a fighting type or something like Heracross. But yeah, I'm rambling, and that's because this is Stolly and I don't know what to say, and I'm nervous, and you guys are freaking me out and stuff and things. But yeah, he finally kills me off. He goes for the Seismic Toss, and now I'm gonna bring in my Alakazam just to try and see how much a Focus Blast will do. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna do that much at this point. So yeah, I go for the Focus Blast, and he takes it very, very well. Like, Jesus, like, that did, like, a fifth of his health. He goes for the Toxic, but I have Magic Guard, so I don't really know why he did that. He should have just Seismic Tossed me. But, I guess he misclicked or something, or just didn't realize. So yeah, now I'm gonna switch out again, and I'm gonna go into my Landorus. And, Yeah, because now I can just go for the sleep talk. No, I go in. Yeah, okay. I go into my Landers because I realize that he's a physical attacker and Blissey doesn't have defense. So I should just go for the sleep talk and then hopefully get an Earthquake. And a Stab Earthquake should be able to take it out from that range. Ugh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, a Stab Earthquake should be able to take it out from that range, is what I was thinking, and sure enough it does, and then his Hydreigon is just going to die from Stealth Rocks, and yeah, that will be the game. So that was a good game, Artemis the PokeGod. Yeah, I've been trying to do a couple UU matches. Yesterday, I was trying for like 4 hours, it was ridiculous. Nintendo Wi-Fi connection just refuses to work ever. Like, I like Nintendo. I don't mind Nintendo. Nintendo's cool because you know they gave us Pokemon and whatnot. But yeah, their online community sucks balls. Like it's terrible. Like you can't even defend it. That's how bad it is. But yeah. Anyway, I'll try to get some UU battles because I actually made a team that kind of works. And I have been winning on Pokemon Showdown, but that's Pokemon Showdown. And you get a lot of stupid people on Pokemon Showdown. No offense to anyone that uses it. But yeah. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'll try to upload videos more frequently if I'm not too busy. So yeah.